Where was that cafe? Let's see if we can get some food. You're not going to get food for the ship in a cafe. No, you're not. That's silly thinking. It's also... How would I get there anyway?
6 kinds of beer on tap.
It's this one. This is the cafe. But then why can't I...
We don't have a karaoke machine anymore. You do not want to hear drunk Elcor sing.
You are correct. Cafe. Okay, that's what's marked on the map. Now... Okay, we can browse the cafe.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Okay, don't want to talk to me. All right, let's... High-grade provisions, so I can get... Okay, that's what we need for the crew. Right, what else was there? Ascension novel. Written by a human author, Drew Karpyshyn, the popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives wrapped, warped, or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. Okay, you know what? Let's just buy a couple of novels. I don't know if it's for the captain's quarters or for the general crew, but hey, anything that can help the crew's morale. Right. Well, we've got the food. That was the main thing. There was also Cerise Ice Brandy, but she didn't know where that would be. We've checked all the stores. The couplings, right, they were to be found in Omega. Okay, so we've got the supplies for the crew. Now we should go and see the council and see if we can win them over, get them on our side, yeah, and where did he... It was the Presidium, right? We gotta go to the Presidium. Zakera level 26, 27, 28. Oh! Of course, these are where the various different shops were. Let's go to the Presidium. Anderson.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
No, it wouldn't.
My advisor is unavailable. Ooh. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Glad you remember that I need your help. I don't answer to you. This is true, but you mean Sovereign's Geth. Yeah! Have you forgotten Sovereign?
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper, Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Why would Geth follow Saren? Examine Virgil or Sovereign? I deserve better than this, so you won't help. Cerberus was right about you. Not.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated.
What?
By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real. just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
You know, it doesn't matter what I deserve. You guys are...
I guess I'm on my own. Again.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
Reinstatement? Wait a minute, what?
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
So you don't believe me about the Reapers, but you're going to reinstate me as a Spectre to try and convince humans you're taking the disappearance of their colonies seriously. I guess it's better than nothing.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Just keep them out of my way. No need to burn Brit. Just keep... Can you keep them out? Can you keep them off me?
I don't need their help. I just need you to keep them off my back.
Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
I'm here because the fate of humanity is at stake. That's what you should care about.
All you soldiers think alike. You charge headfirst into a problem with no regard for the long-term consequences.
I make the decisions around here, Udina.
Long-term
Your
consequences?
job is to clean up the mess I leave behind. Understand?
Of course, Counselor. Given the potential size of this one, I'd better get started. I'll be in my office.
Oh!
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Or punch him in his face. I mean, let's not forget that option that, you know, you've chosen once before. It doesn't... Why don't you fire him? Out of curiosity, why don't you fire him?
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Ah, right.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Could come with us.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
To be honest, I think I prefer you here anyway. We need somebody to talk sense to these idiots.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying, We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Alright, but let's not remember why they were put here. The remains of... Right, yeah. I mean, really? They found nothing in the remains of Sovereign that indicated higher technology than Geth?
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Okay.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Right. Okay, well, I don't suppose you can tell me anything about Alenko.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
No, I get that. I do. I get that. I totally understand. Not going to push it.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Oh, I know that. I know that. But, you know, at the moment, they seem to be the only way I've got to, Oh. Yeah. Before we leave, I just want to go and... I want to buy a space hamster, okay? I want to buy a space hamster.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Oh. Okay, it would probably be rude to refuse. Also, I should always be willing to face danger that the crew have to face. Slightly worrying smile.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Wait. Asari are cannibalistic if they eat things with tentacles. Does that mean we're cannibalistic if we eat things with, you know, hair? Just asking. Right, okay, so hopefully the crew has better food now. Ooh, I need to make sure I change my, my outfit and check on the space hamps. Fish tank. Feed fish. Okay, fed them. Just, I have got to figure out how to turn this thing off. I mean, a little more... No, that's it. That is it. That is it. Where's my space hamster? Do I... Okay, I don't see a space hamster. Ooh. Hello? What? Are you just gonna... Okay, a timid space hamster. Maybe we should get some furniture for the space hamster. Right, now, did I not get some new... Right, I got the Aegis vest. This increases power damage by 3%. This increases health by 5%. Ooh. I mean, health is good and everything, but isn't power damage? Doesn't that affect my charge? Helmet. No. Definitely no. See, that reduces recharge time of the powers, but it looks a little... See, at least with that, I get... It increases shield strength. Hey, shield strength could be useful, but I can actually... I feel like I'm just wearing... Well, I'm just wearing a visor, basically, so I can still see my face. That's still a bit... Yeah, I like the recharge time. Alright, okay, we'll go with that. Was there anything else? Arms. This increases my health by 3%. Spare ammo capacity by 10%. Oh, wait. Yeah, I've been going through the ammo on my, shotgun. Legs. No? Oh, wait. Increases health versus increase shield. Just, nah. It's, you know, half a dozen of one. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really, isn't it? Alright, I tell you what, we'll go with that. We'll have the extra ammo. Extra ammo is always appreciated. Alright. Okay. Got the crew sorted out, got myself sorted out. I think it's now time to get back on track. Right. I reported in with Anderson and the council as well. Help Kasumi. Yeah, we are going to help Kasumi with her little problem. That is the price we've agreed to pay for her service. But right now, I do want to prioritize getting the scientist, Mordin Solus, because we do need someone to start working on a countermeasure to those robot bugs. So he was on Omega. We will be coming back to the Citadel at some point anyway. Let's go find a scientist and see if he wants to join the crew. Okay. Explore the Normandy crash site. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Absolutely. But for now, priority. The scientist. We're going to enter orbit for Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time that there ever was one. Right. Well, apparently we're entering a den of thieves, so perhaps we should bring one with us. And I think I would like Miranda's biotics. Warp. Definitely. Yes! And we've already sorted them out. Don't have any points for myself. Right. Okay. Can we actually change... Do we actually even have choices? Or we do on the heavy weapon, but I don't think we actually have any choices at the moment, so...
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Who is Aria, and why would... Got it? No. I'll think about it. I will put her on my to-do list.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting. Afterlife, now.
You're not selling it!
Receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Archangel. That's one of the people we're trying to recruit. Should I have been polite to that gentleman? This Aria person, is she important? She sounds like she's a big deal.
Shut it.
I need to work on my people skills, don't I? Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be meeting you as well. Okay.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaeed Massani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
You and... Yeah, right.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Okay.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Okay, and,
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said, shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Okay, and what do you plan on doing with him?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Welcome aboard, I guess?
Good to have you, Zaeed. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. No, he didn't.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Slaver. Right, if this is part of the deal, yeah.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Yeah, bad idea.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Right, so he wants to go after some slavers. Well, no, people using workers as slave labor. That's slavers. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Afterlife. Isn't that where we're supposed to be seeing that Aria person? Right, let's just go through our list of things to do. Right, travel to Zoria. No. Omega. Aria. Ruler of Omega. Right. Definitely need to work on my people skills. Right, so there are some shops to our right, as well as a shuttle to the quarantine zone, which is where I think we can find the scientist. There's a mercenary recruiter in Omega, and we can find some information regarding Archangel there. We will also find Aria. We should probably go and speak to this person if they are running this place, and they do seem to have pretty good information. They knew we'd arrived, knew who I was, etc.
Come on, let me in.
Probably a good idea to stay on their good side. Yeah, so I'm told. And of course, try to get some information from them. You never know. Maybe she wants to help us. Probably not. Or at least probably not for free. Right. I think the mercenary recruiter was there. And Aria was found up here. Right, okay.
That's close enough.
Whoa! Get that gun out of my face! You invited me.
Stand still.
What? I'm sorry. What?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
Okay.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Okay. Little overly dramatic.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
And that is?
Don't fuck with Aria.
Okay. Simple enough. I have yeah, pretty much.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
Matters here, too.
So, what can I do for you?
Okay, before I show my hand...
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Right. That's what I was expecting.
Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
Yeah, I got the short version. Right.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Fair enough.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Alright, well, let's show my hand.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Okay.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant. and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Oh, they'll let me in.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
He annoys everyone else?
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. That could be our way in.
All right.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Okay.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack.
Blue Suns.
They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Okay. So you and him don't have a beef.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help them.
Well, you know, hopefully by then it'll be too late.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Oh, are you saying maybe we should go and help Archangel before we try and recruit the scientist? Yeah, that might be an idea if he's on someone's hit list. Right, hopefully the recruiter will now have time for us.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure.
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Just a few, maybe. Yeah.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations, and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
Right.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Oh, brilliant plan. Yeah, absolute master plan.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing, operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Right. And your awesome plan of attack.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Pretty good, apparently. You've been sending waves of people at him. And you already have 3 gangs.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Alright, fair enough. Well, let's go.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
Yeah.
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Oh, good grief.
You'll need to know more than that if you want to survive.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Yeah.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
He probably won't. But he'll probably be alive to not thank me later. Yeah. Okay, right. So we've got to go to the transport depot, which is just... Sounds like you've had a few too many already, miss. Not that I'm judging, just saying. Kylan. Do I know you? Kylan. Why do I get this urge to talk to you?
What are you looking at?
Okay, ordinarily I'd tell you where to stick it, but I'm very confused. Do we know each other? Why are you threatening me? What? What is going on?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now.
I'm off the hook.
See you around.
For what? Wait, just... No, I've changed my mind. Shoot. Did I know him? I have got to stop just randomly chatting to strangers. I don't know what it was about him that...
Come on, let me in.
Gave me this sudden urge. Don't speak.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Yeah. I can see that. Blue Sun's driver.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Yeah, your guy said that there's very little chance of that happening, but let's go.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Did the car change color? We must have
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Let's go with not really, all things considered.
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Definitely.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get
Suicide?
to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Okay.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
We definitely need this guy.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
Okay.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy.
Okay.
We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
Alright.
I better go find Sergeant Kafka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Right.
Getting in will be easy. Getting out should be fun.
Yeah.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Okay, we need to talk to Sergeant Kafka. But before we do that, we're just going to look around and... I don't know. See if we get any amazing, bright ideas on how we should approach this. Also...
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Weaken heavy mechs and gunships. Right, as I was saying before Edie interrupted, we want to see if there are any... Okay! Any great ideas. And also, you know, if there's anything to take. Acquire. Acquisition for the war effort, yeah? Because the...
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Message.
I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next.
Oi!
The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared.
Be prepared. Right, Tarek. I've spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming the operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two. Interesting. Deliver datapad to Aria.
Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself?
Yeah.
I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Just gathering information.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around. You'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Yes, you can assist me further.
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
Okay.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Okay, well, let's get to business then.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you guys are just going to hide back here, drinking hot beverages, right?
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Right.
I'll get going.
Thanks.
Good idea.
Yeah. Nice guy. Where are we going? We seem to have... I'll tell you what. Let's check the map. Where was the map? Ah, I can't open an actual map at the moment. That's where we came in. Yep. I was just checking that we hadn't been followed. Yeah, that's totally what I was doing.